Chris Jansen, founder of TriathleteMind.com and your coach for mastering the inner game of triathlon. And welcome to the first video in a series of 8 videos that I call the 8.5 steps to making this your best triathlon year ever. To get the most from this video series, please go to the TriathleteMind.com website to download your free accompanying workbook. This workbook will guide you through step-by-step through not only what I talk about in the video, but allow you to write down your answers to all the questions as well, as you plan your best season ever. In this first video, we're starting with step 1, getting clear on where you are now. In order to really set up your plan for the year, in order to really have your best season, you've got to be clear on where you're starting from, and you've got to bring the right perspective. And one of the best places to look for that the right perspective is to start with looking backwards. And what I mean by that is looking back, what happened last season? And there are 3 specific areas to gain the right perspective. The first main area is, quite simply, what did you love about last season? What were you most proud of? What were some of those magic moments and the key accomplishments? And I'm not talking about just the final result or your placement in your age group, but I am talking about those key moments, those moments when you overcame the odds, when you battled back, or when you took care of yourself and got through that injury. So getting clear on what you really loved about last year is the first key area to look at. The second area is really the flip side, and that's quite simply, what did you hate about last year? Let's be honest, we're not perfect all the time, are we? And I'm all for focusing on the positive, but sometimes there can be really valuable lessons in your greatest disappointments, in your greatest setbacks, and some of the challenges, the times that when you really underperformed against your own expectations and against your own potential. So what were some of the things that just did not go well last year? And why did they happen? Get curious as to why they happened, and see what nuggets you can pull out from there. Specifically, what lessons can you take from that? That if you had a chance to do it again, you would do it differently. So that's the second area. What didn't go well last year? The third key area to look at in terms of hindsight is, what decisions did you make last year that really empowered you? I'm talking about the decisions you made about maybe getting a coach or maybe being self-coached, going through your own way. What training plan did you do? How committed were you? And what did you do about your nutrition? What kind of decisions did you make about your nutrition, your approach to nutrition? Sometimes the bad decisions as well, right? We're not perfect. Sometimes we eat foods that aren't going to fuel us. But why does that happen? And what could you do differently? What insights can you gain from that to bring forward to this season to really make it your best season of all? So those are the 3 areas to look at in getting clear. In the workbook that you can download at triathletemind.com, I've provided you space where you can actually write down your answers, because a key part of your planning process is not allowing it just to sit up here. You've got to put it down on paper, or you've got to type it up on your computer. So download the free workbook. It'll guide you through some very specific questions to guide you step by step to creating your best year ever. That's it for step 1. In the next video we'll talk about step 2, to moving you forward to creating your best year over the next 8 videos. I look forward to being your coach for mastering the inner game and helping you to achieve your potential and exceed your own expectations along the way.